Okay, guys, we're live. So let me know somebody when they come in. If me, it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so things are still a little funky with the laptop. I'm assuming that all the mics say 100%. So, Padme, if you're here and can hear, just give me a shout. Let me know that you can hear things. It's been a busy day. New England's having our billionth heat wave of the year, so I've got my AC on, I've got fans on, so if it is interrupting anything, somebody can give me a shout. Awesome. Hi, Cal. Good. So I've got all the settings fixed. So it's been a hot minute, so hopefully tonight we'll have a few. At least we know that there's 1 in 3 chance of winning the giveaway tonight. And I'm keeping track in my little notebook here, so sorry, it's just been a really busy day today. So I'm glad that everybody can come. Anybody that comes in later, watch the replay. Hope everybody's doing well. I am getting back into filming now that I have got all my paranormal equipment. I did get an EMF detector. I'm going to do that in a unboxing again. This over the weekend, I'll film that. I did get the EMF detector. I did get some other things in the Amazon haul that I did that I'll also do. So, yay. I can't wait to try these out. We are going to, my friend Dane and I are going to go back at night to the, see, every time it goes right out of my mind as soon as it comes, Stephanie Cemetery up in Monroe, and do that at night. And I am going to try the SLS camera. I am going to try the Necrophonic app. I am also going to try the EMF detector, which looks a little different. So I'm excited for that. I'm not excited for anything else, but you never know when you go into these cemeteries what you can find. The ones that I have been doing are during the day. We did where the White Lady Ghost is in the Union Cemetery. That was an adventure. They were old cemeteries. I like the history of them. Dean puts a little bit more character into it because he likes, if you find a spouse and a husband and maybe a second or third wife, he adds a little story to it, which gives it a little bit of entertainment value. So we are also have a haunted tunnel in, I think it's Plymouth, Connecticut, that we're going to try. It is still active with freight trains coming through. So is it haunted? We'll find out on that. I also have a haunted cemetery from the Connecticut State Asylum. It was an old cemetery where they buried the patients with just numbers. And now in the last 5 or 10 years, they've created a memorial, and they are also, as families come forward, they're putting names to the numbers, which was really nice. It's out in a little field, so if you get hit by a train, will it be haunted tunnel? If I get hit by a train, yes. Yep, absolutely. I'm coming back to haunt whoever hit me. So that will be fun. I'd rather, they're supposed to have enough width. Even if a freight train came through, I'd still be able to survive in the little grooves. And yes, I have my coffee. I have my water going on. because I can't make up my mind. But so I do. And thank you for liking and sharing. Thumbs up. Remember, everyone, it doesn't cost anything. And I am also noticing that on watching some of the comments that I see on Twitter, I have noticed a lot of people saying, you know, their subscription goes up and then it drops. So, important thing, if you're going to subscribe to someone's channel, remember to watch a video at least for a few minutes. I mean, if it's a long video, you know, be quick about maybe selecting something that you can watch, leave a comment when you subscribe. Otherwise, we all know by now YouTube is going to take that away from us. So I've seen it happen. I was up to 250 something, and in a matter of a day, it dropped. I saw, because I only have a few still under 250, that it still shows me when I get a new subscriber, which is great. Welcome and whatnot. But yeah, if you're not following that actual steps of liking a video, making a quick comment, and watching the video for a few minutes, I mean, yeah, it goes away. So, you know, to me, it is what it is. I was doing the live stream giveaway with the purpose of, hey, if I get to 100 subscribers, I'm going to give something away for free. Well, guess what? I'm just going to give it away. Why? Because there are a lot of people that maybe could use the equipment instead of holding on to it. I'm excited that the more subscribers I get, that's great. But, you know, to say, hey, come to my live stream or subscribe to my channel and I'll give you something for free. You know, I'm just not into it. Hi, Fusion. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you could stop in. I'm just making sure also that I'm keeping track of everybody coming in. So we are doing a live stream giveaway at the end of this. So anybody that does come in is eligible just for saying hi. So I just want to make sure. Frank, okay. Thank you, Frank. That way we know who we're talking with when we see your name come up in the chat. So I was just kind of going over some of the investigations that I had coming up. My channel has primarily been about, I've got a little mix of the beach, because I absolutely love my little beach in my paradise, which right now it's closed due to tropical storm, whatever. I am not even pronouncing that again. And so that will be after, I think it's after Labor Day, I can start sneaking back in and enjoying my weekends down there to film. But I talked about the state hospital cemetery that we're going to go to. I also have the intentions of going back to the St. Kashmir. I think it's St. Kashmir. I never get these right. And you know what? As long as I spell it right in the name of the video, I'm cool with that. It is a great beach. I love it. I mean, you can go onto one side and just walk the beach if you want. Then you can go climb on rocks on the other side and look down. I like when the fall rolls around because we have I don't know if it has anything to do with it. I notice it more in the fall and the spring where we have a lot of winds. And when the wind is blowing into the sound, we get a lot of waves, which I really enjoy. And yeah, I mean, Connecticut has 100 miles of shoreline, I think, if you count from coming into the state all the way up into Rhode Island. There are plenty of places to go to in the summer. I have to say no, sir, no, ma'am, because we'll never get into them because they fill up by 9 o'clock in the morning. And on a weekend, I like to sleep in. I may only sleep in until 8:30, 9 o'clock, but to me, that's sleeping in and enjoying it. I'm just checking the chat real quick just to see if I've got everything going and I haven't missed anything, which I haven't. So let's see what else. I had a whole list of things written down, but of course I'm not going to run back down because my backpack's downstairs. My own doing, my own fault. Own up to it. But if anybody hasn't recently checked out Miss Padme Hauntings and Angie's Explorations, which I don't know if it'll show. Well, no, maybe it will. I'm going to drop the links into the chat. First one up is going to be Miss Padme Hauntings. She and Angie were lucky enough to meet Omar Gosh TV at the Spring Hill Cemetery, and she got to give them a painting. They've also been on his vlog channel, which was pretty cool to watch. That one is Padme. Oops. Padme Hauntings. If I spelled it wrong, sorry, Padme. But I think that link will direct you to Padme's link. So anybody hopefully replaying this will go check it out. And then I also have Miss Angie's channel for Angie's Explorations. So I don't think she's going to be able to make it tonight, but I will definitely. This link here that's coming up is for Angie's. See, I can't type and talk. Angie's Sorry, guys, give me a second here. Yeah, I'm going to spell it wrong. Oh, phone is. I remember seeing something that on Twitter about that, but I still want to give her credit. She's got a great channel, and you both got to meet Omar, which was really cool. And I've got that to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing more videos as they come out. They are when they come out. I get my notifications. I've got the bell rung. So if she gets to watch this back later on, she will see that her links were in the bio. Anybody watching later on can, I believe, see the chat if they click it on. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to put a gun to my head and swear by it. But at least they can go back and check it out. So they are growing, and we have Go With Cal. So anybody that has not ever seen one of his live streams, which has been a little bit, but as we know, he's been working 24/7, which is awesome. Things get busy and it gets hard, but I'm still going to put the link up here for Go With Kel. I don't have the backup channel. I wasn't as prepared and get it ahead of time, but definitely check out the links, and I'm trying to put them in as I can. And as I do more live streams, I'm going to make sure that I keep the WordPad going, and that way they're all there. So when I am doing a live stream, I can just copy and paste them. So see if this works. I hope. Okay, see if that works. So cool. Awesome. So Kel is going to be starting to stream again this week when he's able to. And so there's a link to his channel. So if you're not watching live now, you can watch live later. I'm just scrolling back. I think the 5 of us are all accounted for. And I certainly don't want to miss anybody. And that was the easy part of this, is all you had to do is show up and you're eligible for a giveaway. Pretty cool. Tomorrow going to do okay. So tomorrow I'll be on the lookout for Go With Kel. You can check him out on Twitter. Same thing with Padme. Padme is active on Twitter and Instagram under Padme Hauntings. So, and TikTok. I saw your videos on TikTok, Padme. Same with Angie. I think she does the same thing. Angie's Explorations, and Padme can correct me if I'm wrong on this. She is Twitter, and I can't switch out, otherwise I'm going to lose my feed to live stream because I'm only working on one laptop. I do have something second that I'm going to set up, but you know, I literally left my house at 7:45 this morning. I was home for an hour earlier in the afternoon, and I just got home a little while ago. So normally I like to set up my little thing. I had to get a new desk that I put together, or Dane put together for me, thankfully. So I have something to put it on. That's okay, Padme. You know, as we get I get the streams going. I appreciate. You're, oh my God, you're not a modifier. Well, let's see. Add moderator. Okay, Padme, you are now a moderator again. That's weird that you didn't have the new tongue, or first day. Is it what, first day with new lips? I don't know. My eyes feel like they're going left, right, and cross-eyed. I think. Let's see. Hi, T. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Yes. Okay, Padme. So now you got the blue wrench. So you can actually do your links if you want. I don't know why. That was really weird. I guess there's other things that go wacky with YouTube, and that's moderators. So we've got that. I covered some of the hauntings, and pardon me if you hear things bumping in the house. The downstairs is full, and some people don't know how to shut a door without slamming it. Okay, T, I have also put you on the list. I am doing a giveaway tonight. I did post it on Twitter, so I will show real quick. If anybody can see it, I don't know if the light's going to get in the way, but here is tonight's giveaway. It is a 4K action cam. Okay, I've got a way. I have a pop-up. I want it to go join now, go away. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Honest to goodness, right there. I got rid of it. So it is a Vantop. It is a 4K action camera. It comes with, I'm sorry, it's not going to really show, but it's got a backpack and accessories that go with it. Hi, Rob. Thanks for stopping in. I'm glad you could make it tonight. So let me just get you down on the list. So anyway, it's an action cam. It's 4K. So the winner tonight will have something to start out with. I was able to get myself a GoPro Hero 8, so I think I'm all set now. I've got the camera. I do have a Canon camera that has video mode in it. It is, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 years old. So, you know, sometimes we have to make do with what we have. I've filmed, it's been almost a year, I think, at the end of the month that I started watching Go With Kel's live streams and started filming my YouTube videos. I had done a few here and there, but I can make a GoPro video. I mean, Miss Padme has done them also, so there's always ideas, which gives me I kind of snuck this notebook in. It's always nice when people just drop notebooks on the counter and ask if you can belong or if they belong to anybody. Nobody claimed it, so it slid into my office desk. Well, I can't even say it's an office. This is my entertainment. Well, it's a little bit of everything. I have my entertainment center. I have my sleeping area. I have my dining area, and then in my little corner of the world, I have an office. Oh, Padme, you did one on it. All right, now I have to go back and check your. I thought I got all your videos. Obviously, I did not. If I missed out on the action camera one, it is a studio. Absolutely. All in one. I have a desk I can eat at, do my editing at. What do I need? All I need is my coffee machine, but that's downstairs in the kitchen. That'd be awesome, Padme. If you can even if you want to DM it to me on Twitter or something, that would be cool to watch. I imagine most of them work, especially the same way GoPro. Actually, I think I'm hearing rumors now that they're going to be putting out a GoPro Hero 9. My coffee maker's waiting for me in Florida. That's a long hike for just one cup of coffee. I still need one in between. See, now my coffee mug's sad because it's almost empty, but well, I don't know. I guess I can't tilt it to see. It's half full, half it. I rather see my coffee cup as half full than half empty. Half empty is too depressing. And what else? Well, anybody that knows me by now knows that I'm a huge coffee drinker. But I have discovered one. It's a Kona coffee from Hawaii. That, oh my gosh, it is the best. It is, as some of the girls say, the bomb at work. That's off. It's funny that you know that you're appreciated by some when they'll actually order you your own flavor of coffee because it's popular. It's a medium roast, so it's not a high octane thing. I've been doing a keto diet for almost a month now. It on and off, it's been working out really well. Um, as far as results go, I don't think anybody really sees it yet. It's only been 30 days, and I think I'm at like 20 pounds down now, and I'm not getting on the scale. I mean, yeah, I think more of us, it's a girl thing to talk about weight loss and keto and all that, but bike riding, walking, all that good stuff, and oh my gosh, does it make a difference? For a long time, I was actually just exhausted all day long, and then of course you fall asleep, take a quick nap, and you wake up. Oh, it's what, 7 o'clock? I'll just take a quick nap, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You're waking up at 10 and 11 o'clock. Thank you, Rod. I, I'm enjoying it. It's tough. I mean, I have to say it's not pure keto because I have been eating a potato bread. Thank you, Padme, for DMing too. Not to get, but to get back, I do have one. It's a potato bread. It's not multi. I've stayed away from wheats, grains, fruits. It's mostly, even though I absolutely hate fish, I'll give tuna a chance. That's not bad. Thank you, Tia. I'm happy with it. I mean, I'm doing it for me, so it's not for. If you notice, that's great. If you don't, it's not going to hurt my feelings. I see the results. My clothes fit better. I am still a smoker. Unfortunately, it's a bad habit that I got to work on because it's expensive here in Connecticut, at least. I do have my little vape pen. Not that I'm promoting it, but when I smoke only in my car now. If I'm home, I'm using the vape pen, and it helps kind of break the boredom of that wanting to go out for a cigarette every 5 minutes. We've never smoked in the house. I mean, that's silly. E- Just because I have a bad habit doesn't mean I'm going to subject everybody else around me to it. Um, so yeah, I'm 47 years old now. I mean, the changes I make are going to be for me, not anybody else. So, taking accountability for my own actions, how my life is, where I am, what is coming for me. Those are all my choices now. I've got my son, he's 20 years old almost. He's starting a new journey all on his own. So now it's a me time. I mean, I'll always be a mom, but I'm not a mom of a child anymore. I'm a mom of a grown adult son, young man. So it's cool. Well, technically, your mobile studio, if you're smoking in that, are you smoking in the house or do you step outside? That is the question. Because anybody that's watched Go with Kelly, he lives in a mobile studio, which has just about all the accessories now, I believe. So, okay. I'm having an Alzheimer's moment. Everything that was just on my tongue left. That I see. The mind is the first thing to always go. Well, I don't feel bad about being 47. I mean, everybody said, oh, once you hit 50, it's all downhill from there. Your age is what you make of it. If you look at yourself as a number, you're not going to go nowhere. I grew up, my grandmother was 90, 96, 97 when she passed away on September 11th, a year ago. And she lived a full life. So, well, you're doing good, Key, because I almost say, and I say it to my son, he doesn't like it. I don't think he'll ever pick it up. Thank goodness. If he does, that it's not because anybody forced him to or whatnot, but he thinks it's a nasty habit, and he's 100% right. But once you've done it, it's still something you want to do. I think seriously about my health. I look at it this way. I mean, everybody has something in their life that changes their way of thinking. Um, My father was 31 years old when he passed away. Um, he had a melanoma cancer that spread very quickly, but today they can cure it. It's just ages ago. Um, but I do think seriously about it. I mean, you see what goes on around you. We have, a pandemic. Some people take it seriously, others I don't know if you can say this on Twitter, sorry, YouTube or not, but with the COVID pandemic, it, each state is doing their own thing and whatnot. For me, I spend my day with a mask on. It's required. I work in a health field, and I work in an office. Oh, I think my son's here. Can I see you in a sec? I'm doing a live stream. Oh, okay. I'll see you in a little bit. Sorry, Rob had to stop in real quick. He just got back from work. So he stopped in to say hi, but yeah, I know exactly to what you're saying. My mother-in-law, when I first married my husband, was a smoker. She just quit, just stopped. And I mean, maybe it's gonna come a time where I'll come to it in my life and I'll decide it's not worth it anymore. And, I'm really hoping I do. For some, they do. Some can quit cold turkey. And others, I mean, there's no excuse for me not to. But it's got to come to a point where I want to and not, because like I said, there is no excuse for it. It's just a habit that I have that I'm just not quite ready to break yet. And it's not good for you, but I don't know. I don't want it to define me either. I'm not one that you get up, you have to have that coffee and a smoke. I have to go and break at 10 o'clock and I need that smoke. So as long as absolutely raw, um, it you can't let it define you. I mean, we all have something in our life. It may be an addiction, it may be something else, but you don't want things to define you. Not now. Not it. I mean, I don't know. I see a lot of things going on around, and I think it's sad sometimes. It's just, I don't want to feel bad for somebody, but, then you want to have empathy for them too. Because I'm probably about the nicest person anybody's going to ever make for a friend, but then again, I'm not going to let you treat me like crap either. So, there's a fine line. But getting off bad habits and all that, um, what else did Yes, absolutely, Frank. I think I will just quit when I'm ready, and it'll be there, and it'll be done. I've done it before. I did it. I started smoking when I was probably 16, 17 years old because I grew up in a small town and there was not a heck of a lot to do. Pick up the habit, but then one day I just threw them away. But that's when they were like $3, $4 a pack. I don't even think they were $4 a pack in our little town. But here in Connecticut, to buy like this one is views. Just to buy these little pods here, it's $15 for two of them. But this lasts me 2 weeks. So if you go buy a pack of cigarettes, you're looking at 11.50. So if you do that every day for 11.50, I have no excuse to be short on change. You know, I can give it up and I make a pack last, I don't know, I'd say 4 days. I was buying the cheap cigar ones, but I found something else that I like a little bit better, but I don't smoke as much of it. Still doesn't make it right, but oh my gosh, $56 for a 40 pack? Ooh, I thought I was doing good in Florida when I bought a carton and brought it home. Ooh, I mean, I actually made a trip down to my friend's house in North Carolina, going back a few years when she lived down in, I think it's Princeton, which is Princeton, North Carolina, near Goldsboro. And I bought a carton for like $40. I was thrilled. Up here in Connecticut, it's over $100 for a pack or for a carton. Never mind, I'm not even going to get there. Um, I'll just live with what I have. I'll put it that way. I'll be happy with what I have and do what else. Yeah, I imagine it would, Ra. It's everything, I think, different places. So, where was that? I had one more place I was going to talk about when we were doing investigations. So I am sitting in a new chair and it's not that great on the back and whatnot. I've definitely got to invest in a nice gaming chair just because I saw some really nice ones. That's awesome, Frank. I'm glad to hear that it's not impossible. I know it's not impossible to quit, and there are many, many people that have said, that it's not. I've done it once. I know I can do it again. I was a truck driver with my husband, and those hours on the road. I think that, and just looking at the open road for hours, I think my driving times were 10 hours a day, and we were a team. So I mean, that truck never really stopped between loading and unloading. I appreciate it, Frank. It is on my list to, you know, it'll come when the time's right. It'll come. I I look at it that way. Um, and I apologize. I say a lot. I do, and it's just a okay, it's not a main habit. I've lived in Connecticut too long for it to be a main habit. I guess it's better than saying "huh," that I was guilty of when I was younger. But it'd be nice to have a little personal assistant since Surrey, that would give me back the thought that was just in my head that I wanted to make sure. So again, if you have come in since it started, and again, I'm going to promote Miss Padme Hauntings. I am going to promote Angie's Explorations, and hope everybody checks out their channels. The links are up above, so if you want to scroll through real quick and take a look, they got to meet Omar Gosh TV, and Padme had done a mermaid painting, if I'm right, and there's a video on her channel also of her having made that she posted. So go check that out. Also tomorrow at some point, Go with Kelly's going to have another live stream. So that is something that we're all looking forward to. I always enjoy those. Padme does have on Twitter a PayPal pool up to help her actually get her internet back up and running. So if you're on Twitter and you'd like to donate or share it out for her, that would be awesome also. And what else? I talked about the tunnel and the cemeteries. Oh, tonight we were down in New Haven, Connecticut, and I guess it's over by Yale University. I saw this huge, huge old cemetery. So we are definitely going to be taking that. That's going to be huge, but I think it's going to definitely have to be when it gets a little cooler out, because my friend that does the explorations with me is a little bit sensitive to the heat. So walking around at 94, um, yeah, he doesn't like that well, which is fine. I mean, I've been doing my unboxings because it really, for those that are not used to the heat on a daily basis, like us New Englanders, we have summer, and people joke about it because summer only lasts like 4 days. Well, at least in Maine, but considering that what's been going on around and whatnot. That's right. Padme does have a vlog channel, and it's Padme Asteria Vlogs. Did I get it right, Padme? Um, like I said, I can't actually put up the link because I'm going to lose the stream. Why, I've got to get my old laptop back up and running a little bit. So, okay, it's Padme Asteria Vlogs, and if you just type it in your YouTube search, you'll see it. So, she has some cool vlogs in her explorations, and we've all decided that we're okay. I've decided if Padme and Angie do it or not. It is still up to them. We're going to buy the Frank, or at least I would like to buy the Frank Lloyd Wright house and open it up as ghost hunting or whatnot, exploration. And we're going to put tiny houses on it. Now, like I said, that's up to each individual. They checked out a mansion that had been filmed by several other YouTubers. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I was just saying, Padme and Angie. Yeah. Oh, you want to buy the haunted mansion? Well, how's that going to work? I'm going to be out there in the middle of the hayfield. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I grew up in the middle of nowhere. Um, Sorry, guys. Give me just a second here. I'm just going through and making sure I haven't missed anyone. Because, like I said, tonight, all he had to do is show up, and probably in about 10 more minutes, I'm going to do the giveaway. The mansion looks really cool, Padme, from what I saw of you and Angie's footage, and the other YouTubers that have filmed there. But it looks like there's an entire wing that was designed for children that has like the low ceilings and stuff, or short bedrooms. I don't know if that's just my imagination or what. But sorry, a little bit of a headache. I think it's a way where stare at a computer all day long and whatnot. Sometimes they come and they go. Um, so I've enjoyed watching the videos that you all, or Padme and Angie, have done, and then the other ones, UG, UE, uh, the alone challenges and whatnot. Yeah, maybe it is too much coffee. I'm lucky enough to say every once in a while I have cluster headaches, and they kind of like sit right here in my eye and on my sinuses and whatnot, but no big deal. We all have something. Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, if you bought it, you'd actually want to fix it up. I mean, unless you're going to rent out to, Airbnb wing for a home for children that parents want to send away for a few days for a vacation. I'm still though. I'm stuck on that. There's something about the Frank Lloyd Wright house that I just find intriguing. I don't know if it's the history, the architecture, or what. I just think it's kind of cool. But everything has something that draws us. Like, I mean, I was eighth grade. My cousin took me to the Spring Hill Cemetery. If you can imagine, me eighth grade, how many years ago that was. She took me there. There were some beaches in Tampa and whatnot. I mean, who wants to hang out with an eighth grader back then? But, she read us a few places, and I thought it was really cool. Well, the Frank Lloyd Wright house, I would probably just fix a house to, I don't know, so that nobody would hurt themselves. I mean, there's a lot of, what do you want? I mean, Padme was there. She knows the wash. And there are places that definitely need to be fixed up to make it safe. I mean, if I had the money to buy the property, 12 acres, it's quad paradise. Because, I mean, growing up in Maine, we had, I mean, my yard was, I call it my yard, but we had like 10 acres to ride the quads on. And that's something I like. Real to went to, which I'm going to say it wrong, and, it is what it is. Uh, which Witchy Watchy Springs, and we did paddle boarding down there. There's another place that we went tubing at, and I don't know, it reminds me of the springs, but I don't remember the name of it. Y'all from Florida may know it better than I would. I want to say it was Crystal something, but I can't remember. Really? You're going to buy that little house that you and Padme went to? Well, okay. If I remember correctly, that's going to need a lot of work, but any handyman can fix it, right? I'm always thinking big, though. I like the fact that I always, all right, I'm going to get all messed up here, and I apologize if I am. Um, if I'm going to rent it out to ghost hunters to come in, I have my list that are going to be able to do it for free. And then I have Crystal River. That's it. Thank you, Cal. I could not remember for the life of me what the name of it was. And that's it. Crystal River is what we would did the tubing on. We did which I'm going to butcher it. And it is what it is. Like I said, the springs where the mermaids are. We did that. And I definitely also want to go back to Gatorland. I mean, bonus. My cousin, blah, 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 sorry. Um, my cousin is a marketing director there, so I can actually get into that for a good discount. So, something to do. Um, Disney and Epcot and all that. I know they're always the attraction. Florida, which I'm not slamming it. I would definitely go back, but I don't. There are some of them that are there now that I haven't been into. I'm seeing the light change here, and I'm thinking, well, okay, the TV is on, but I put it on mute. So it flickers to a screensaver, and right now you get to see the planet Earth from a space station, which is cool. I don't mind. So I just want to make sure I'm going to be silent here for just a second. I want to make sure I've got everybody on the list because at 50 minutes, which is only a few minutes away, I do want to go over this and make sure that I have everybody's name because I am going to do the drawing for the giveaway. And how I'm going to work it is we'll do numbering, and I'm not going to use a generator or anything like that. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm not always sure about those random generators and how they work, but I have somebody else that I have seen use the numeric method of writing down names and giving them a number, and it's worked pretty well. Seems like I'm missing something, but I hope not. I guess this is why it's always easier to have somebody else doing this with you, but I think I've got everybody. I don't know. I apologize, guys. It'll only take me a minute to get down through here to the bottom. I do not want to give you dead air time. It's boring as heck. Actually, my niece came back. She just did a semester last year in Australia. She was, see, it's gonna slide right out of my train of thought. Rod. She did a semester over in Australia. Sydney, Australia is where she did her year last year. She went from, I think it was September to Christmas. She did her year abroad over there and she loved it. And she had some beautiful footage. Okay, so I think I've got everybody on the list. I verified it. If I missed somebody, I apologize. I see 7 people in the chat, and I do apologize if somebody's lurking and not saying anything and they don't say hi. I know to count myself as 1 and that the rest of you have all been accounted for. So I've got. Okay, so do I have a volunteer that would like to pick a number for me? Oh, in fact, I'll just do it this way. Kel, do me a favor and pick a number between 1 and 6. And for those that did not see it earlier, I'm going to show you. Tonight's giveaway is a action camera. Hi, Disney Boffins. All right, Kel, hold up just a minute for me if you're still here in the chat. Because I have one to add to the list. Disney Boffins. Okay. So now that I've got everybody, really, I said pick a number between, I'm going to ask you to pick a number between 1 and 7, Kel, please, and not 4 digits. Okay, so if I'm doing this right, I'm just making sure I picked everybody. The winner of tonight's drawing, the way I did it, would make Padme Hauntings the winner. So Padme, congratulations. And you're going to have to send me a DM with your address, and you can't pick another number, Kelly. You already picked it. Miss Padme was the number of the winner for tonight. So Padme, if you're still here, which I hope you are the proud winner of the 4K action cam. And as I said, just you can send me a direct message with your link in it or your address in it if you like, and I will ship it out via UPS tomorrow night on my way home from work. It will come with a tracking number. So congratulations. So I am going to be trying to do, if the giveaways, Padme was, you picked 5, and Miss Padme was number 5. So the way I did it randomly, writing everybody's name down. I started with 1 to 10, and because I only had 7, I had to regenerate it a little bit, but Padme was number 5. So congratulations, Miss Padme. And for those that are not keeping up to the chat, which I'm just seeing, Kel is going to be going live tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Florida time. Translate. OCB, hi, thanks for stopping in tonight. So as I was saying, Kel is going to be going live tomorrow night at 6 Florida time, which I do believe makes that Eastern Standard Time, unless his mobile studio is in its own zip code now. So be sure to, I'm not exactly sure now if, I think YouTube took away the option. If you click on somebody's name, I'm going to try Kel with his. What remove? Yeah, I don't understand why, but YouTube, when you were doing a live chat, if you were checking out other people's channels as they came in, you could click their icon and it would go over to their channel. Now it looks like, yeah, they don't appear like they used to. Thank you, Cynthia. I remember seeing that several times a little bit ago. I don't know how long. It's been a couple of months, it seems like. So, you see any channels that you're interested in, next time I'm going to make sure I'm a little more prepared. And as I build up on live streams, I am going to start dropping links in, and hopefully I'm going to also try StreamYards again. StreamYards. Yeah, StreamYards, they do a panel, but, keep it to a minimal. Well, I kind of knew that you were still in Florida. It's just a short drive. It's right around the corner from us, Florida. If you leave I think if you leave Connecticut at, what did I do, 10 o'clock? It was 12 hours down to South Carolina. And then I got into Florida. It was almost 24 hours to get there. And that included a few breaks to get out and stretch my legs. So make sure everybody checks out everybody else's channels as you see them in the chat. Sorry, I'm drinking between coffee and water. Thank you, Disney Boffins, for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. If I missed anybody else that's come and gone, I do apologize. It's been almost an hour. And for us, it's 9 o'clock. And I know for some, depending on where you are, it's a little bit later and a little bit earlier. I've enjoyed it. I'm starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera now, so I don't feel like I rather ramble than not talk at all, and that's fine. I appreciate everybody that stops in and whatnot. Bye, Raj. If Raj is leaving, I do hope to see you again soon. And I thank everybody for stopping in tonight. And I think I am going to try. Thank you, Ra. I really appreciate y'all stopping in. I do. I'm going to try to keep the live streams to about an hour. But not that, I have to limit it or anything. But one thing today is, personally for me, has been a long day. But I also want to have a chance to talk with my son for a few minutes. And I am an early to bed. Thank you, Frank, for stopping in. I appreciate seeing you come in. I do. Well, like I was saying, I think as I get into getting the camera in front of my face, you know what? I don't care what people think I look like or whatnot. I'm me. I'm cool. And I'm happy with me. So, it is, yeah, it's definitely I don't know. My brain is shut off. I seriously need to, I think, a nice long something or other to kick me in the sixth end and say, wake up. I mean, coffee, water, hydration, all that. It is too, just to point out, this is a brand new unboxed. The seam is here. It's still got some of the actual packaging, and it is waterproof, Padme. So it is very similar to the GoPro, and it does come. See, I don't know if it's going to show up for you, but see if I can. I don't know how to do it without it blinding, but it comes with the backpack and the little accessories. And for any reason, if you have a problem with it, let me know, and I will certainly try to make it right. I have not taken it out of the package. I have not used it. I checked out some of the reviews on it, and it really is a very good. If you can't get a GoPro, I mean, I've heard other people say, who I worked a lot of extra hours to get my GoPro Hero 8. I did my side hustle. Bye, Cal. Thanks for stopping in. And I am going to wrap this up now, guys, because it's been a little over an hour. So I really appreciate that you all stopped in tonight. And again, Padme, like I said, just DM me that information, and I will make sure I get it out to you tomorrow night on my way home. So I get out of work at 5. The UPS store closes at 6, but I will provide you with a tracking number also so you can verify. So I do want to say thank you all for coming in tonight. I appreciate everyone stopping in. It was so nice to get a chance to catch up with everyone, and I am going to try to make this regular, so I look forward to seeing you all later on. Have a great night, be safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.